Hey, happy Friday to you. It is December 3rd and time for this week's Friday Funnies. And I'd like to know, where has the time gone? It seems like Halloween was just a couple of days ago, but now we are looking at Christmas Eve 3 weeks from today. Now, I'm pretty sure I am not the only one out there who has not started their shopping, put up their decorations, or sent out their cards. And so I decided to add a special feature to the Friday Funnies for the next 3 weeks. Dale's Countdown to Christmas begins today and is filled with useful tips to help you survive the holidays. But first, let's take a look at this week's news. You ever see that commercial, "What's in your wallet?" Well, it wasn't Trevor Montgomery's wallet that got him in trouble. It was the steaks that he had in his pants. Mr. Montgomery shoplifted a family pack of steaks from the Barnes supermarket in Pensacola, Florida. And he did it by sticking them down the front of his pants. Now, I don't know how many steaks are in a family pack, but I'm sure it made Mr. Montgomery look like he was packing some major junk. So a TSA employee was called in to give him an enhanced pat-down. And that's when the ribeyes were revealed. Mr. Montgomery was sent to jail. And the steaks were fed to people who had no idea where they had just been. All right, page 2. It has been said that prison can be rough, and nobody ever said that going to prison is like a day at the spa, but things got a little bit rougher for the inmates in Iowa. The Iowa prison system, in an attempt to save money, has decided to use toilet paper made by prisoners in a Missouri prison. Now, this con-made tissue is single-ply and has the softness factor of a rosin bag. On a side note, the Iowa prison commissary said for some reason they have completely run out of napkins. All right, with this next story, what I want you to do is see how many things you can find wrong. All right, you ready? In Boise, Idaho, a woman pretending to be a doctor was arrested for giving breast examinations to 2 other women in a bar. Apparently, she impressed the other women with her medical knowledge to the point where they thought it seemed like a good idea to let this doctor examine their breasts right while they're sitting at the bar. But wait, it gets better. Police in Boise are not sure of the doctor's sex. That's right. She claims to be a woman named Christina Ross, but last spring she was arrested as a man named Christopher Ross. How many did you come up with? Stay tuned for details. I bet you this story gets better. And now a quickie from across the pond in Penryn, England. A company known for making the world's largest women's panties announced a new supersize designed for women weighing up to 630 pounds. The previous largest size was XXXXXXXXL, but the new size will be X to the 23rd power L and can also serve as a rain cover for a mid-size sedan. And now, as promised, it's time for the first installment of Dale's Countdown to Christmas. When it comes to holiday decoration, some people go all out with lights and figurines and animatronics and inflatables, and they plug all this stuff in so that their electric meter spins around like a saw blade. Well, I don't have anything that elaborate in my house. In fact, all of my decorations are made of recyclable material. For instance, I still had my Halloween decorations up in the front yard, so I put bathrobes and Burger King crowns on the 3 skeletons, and presto, instant magi. Huh? Here's tip number 2. I took bits of aluminum foil and pie plates and anything shiny, and I glued them to the outside of my house. My house is now one huge ornament, and when cars pass by and their lights reflect off of it, it really startles the neighbors. And tip number 3, if you're looking to save money in this tough economy, don't buy any decorations, just borrow them. Everybody's got a neighbor or a family member who has a lot of decorations, and they certainly wouldn't miss a string of lights and a Santa or 2. And if you hit up several people for decorations, pretty soon you'll have your own yard display that you can then plug in to your neighbor's outlet. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the holiday season. And I'll see you next week with more news and more breakfast hit.